Like, does it change the whole, like, game and story and dialogues and stuff? Or do you just get forced back to here and I just lucked out and picked the right one?
You sound certain. Well, that would align with my own findings.
There's marshmallows hidden. You gotta find them.
How could you know that?
I had a vision in Dawnshore.
Does that happen a lot?
More than I'd like.
Well, sounds like fun. But dubious metaphysics notwithstanding, you corroborate my theory. The godless are so singular. Their art and architecture, you never see it in Rawatai or Ishamatul or, well, Adir. But in their artwork, they reference escaping, fleeing, seeking refuge. So they must have come from somewhere. My guess, they originally came from Yesua.
Yesua?
Yesua, a continent, cut off from the rest of the world, hidden by eternal storms. One of the 3 hubs of the Angwithan Empire. 10 years ago, you could say it wasn't real, that it was a dream. But they said the same of Ukaiso. Suddenly, the appearance of a mythical land doesn't seem so implausible.
The place was so great, why leave?
There was some kind of schism, an ideological one. From what I can glean, the godless were staunchly against the gods, hence their name. There are even some not so kind murals of the gods. It seems like the godless really took their anti-theism seriously.
Fascinating.
I know. Well, I think we've covered everything, don't you? Rather, as much as I think you'll withstand. Hope you enjoyed talking about this as much as I did, dearie. How can I help?
Kind of hoping we'd learn a little bit more useful, but...
Tired already, envoy?
Okay, now she's done.
I'll see.
Listening to Yatsley's thoughts about godless ruins is one thing. Bringing her along for the rest of the trip is something else.
She's been helpful so far.
Right. Soap is useful sometimes, but I don't pour it in my drinks. If she's read anything about the garden, it was written centuries ago. Obviously, things have changed since then.
Well, yeah, but nobody's gonna know anything that's recent. You seem really bothered by this.
Bothered? Pedraku. It's my job to guide you as safely as possible. What you're doing isn't safe. I'll go along with whatever you decide. Just don't be disappointed when she doesn't show you what you wanted to see.
What do you got?
Anyway. Pleasant dreams.
Do you know anyone?
I suppose if you're on a wild goose chase, there are worse places to do it.
I wish that you could talk, like, through all of the dialogue options without having to go back and forth. Worse places than a hot, barren land filled with chasms and sinkholes?
At least I know how to deal with those sorts of things. Rope, lantern, extra water skins. Yatsley's got you going in all sorts of abandoned ruins. Who knows what's down there? More questions, most likely. And spiders.
The godless ruins hold the answers I need.
How come the answers are never in a little oasis with shade and drink service?
What's up
I just want
there?
to make sure we've covered all the
What do you
options
see?
before we dive headfirst into another deadly
marshmallow.
ruin.
Now you're having marshmallows. I appreciate your concern.
Right. Just keep it in mind, I guess. Anyway. Until next time.
Yeah, he's done.
The dream scourge is getting worse.
Yeah,
First
they
on
got the
land,
camera
then
focus
our
is wrong
animals.
on her face.
Now our people. If we don't put a stop to it, we're looking at the end of the living lands.
We'll stop it somehow. Have faith.
I keep trying. And the world keeps punishing me for it. As if the dream scourge wasn't enough of a problem, the Adherents are profiting off our misfortune. They haven't come to help us. They're here to exploit our weakness.
That's true if the steel grew up, but not all of it. I don't even believe that. My people are in dire need of correction.
Let's hope it never comes to that. But when it does, I'll be at your side.
Because I still don't trust
too
the
bad.
ambassador
We're fighting
either.
for our lives, our souls, and our freedom. I don't know if we can win all three.
Also, I just had the thought, I should take a screenshot of my mind over magic felony and post it. We can. It won't be easy, but we'll make it.
You really think so? My apologies for acting cynical, but it feels as if nature, politics, and even the very gods are working against us. I don't appreciate being backed into a corner, but here I am.
Why is your marshmallow getting sticky? Yeah, it's sticky. Go get a wipe. Can you get a wipe and clean yourself up? They're over there. By your chalk. You see them? By your coloring book.
If I must. Despite everything that's happened, I'm so grateful to be working with Yatsley. In many ways, Quilichi has been like a second father to me. But Yatsley, she's like my dirty aunt who's up to no good.
There you go. Clean your hands. We all need a few bad influences in our lives.
Well, she's an expert in that field. While I have your attention, I've been thinking...
Yeah, good job.
Why is Inquisitor Ludwig suddenly interested in godless ruins?
I think she knows more than she lets on.
She's a smart one. I'll give her that. We should be ready for anything. Something tells me Ludwig isn't finished with us yet.
So she's truly an Inquisitor, and she's working for the gods. We know from the 2 totems that we've completed so far that the gods actually know about Sapadal and imprisoned her. So maybe Ludwig actually knows something and is trying to make sure that she stays imprisoned or kill her or something. That's my thoughts.
Thanks for talking.
Thirdborn. If it weren't for the Leviathan skeleton in the middle of town, I'd hardly recognize the place.
When were you last here?
6 years ago. Feels longer now. You ever come back to a place and feel like the buildings are smaller and the colors are duller?
I felt something like that when I returned home after completing my studies at Bragan Hill.
And home just wasn't the same. Thirdborn was always this...
Oh, are you feeding Patches?
rugged oasis. Dangerous and out of the way, but
Good
bursting
job.
with vitality.
You're such a good kid.
It was a harbor for larger-than-life types. People like Capo, the Leviathan Slayer, and Tama. Glory seekers, trophy hunters, warriors trying to leave their battles behind. People who built around their stories and their scars.
I saw more scars and glory back there.
Me too. Being back. It felt like we were watching Thirdborn die a slow death.
Thirdborn has probably changed over the years, but so have you.
Yeah. But I thought age was supposed to bring wisdom. Something to balance out the back pains and creaky knees. I think what's eating at me is that Thirdborn seems rudderless. The Dream Scourge is one threat. Conflict with Adir is another. The Living Lands is changing, and Thirdborn feels like a barnacle on a moving ship. Temerity's leading them as best she can, but towards what? What are we doing out here besides surviving?
Yeah. Oh, you like the cheese crackers? It's not enough to run from something. You need something to run to.
And right now, they're drifting. Yeah. What about you? You were sent by your emperor to investigate the Dream Scourge. Since then, you've died, met a secret god, and gotten swept up in tensions between your empire and our scattered settlements. Between releasing Egwolf and thwarting the Steel Garrote and Emerald Stair, you've opposed your empire's interests. Do you know what you're sailing towards, or are you drifting with the tides?
Adir's interests are unjust, and our alliance with the Steel Garrote leads us down a dark path.
That kind of clarity is rare. Thanks for talking. I hope Thirdborn is able to find its way somehow.
So tell me about Tama's badge, the one we're looking for.
A marker of his service to Thirdborn's defense. And something that helps his comrades identify his remains, if needed.
You always hope it won't come to that.
You hope it won't, but you know it might.
You're gonna lose it.
It's
Put
an
it
old
back on the
Valtine
fridge and leave
naval
it there.
tradition that Thirdborn's kept alive. And another debt I owe him. I'll be here if you need me.
Okay. What? Put it on the fridge. Yeah, you can put it on the side. I don't care. Just put it on the fridge. Yeah.
Well, you must have some good stories, right?
Uh-huh. And, what kind of story?
Alright. We're gonna be a magic-heavy team, but Yatsley has, like, one of the only unique things, I think, that I don't know how to do myself, so...
Their petals sprout across the barren land. They sing to the unwanted ones, and the unwanted ones sprout in turn. The soil remembers what it once
I'll get it,
was.
hang on.
It will soon be whole, safe.
That's a cat bed. It's for the kitties to sleep. Whose soil? The soil of Shatterscar?
A name given to the land, not asked for. You see why the parasites are loathed? The soil does not want these cities. It yearns for silence.
Yeah.
For the kestrel song.
Do you want me to fix it?
But first, the sprouted ones will grow.
Bring it here and I'll fix it.
Bring the stillness and the bird song.
Why would you want Thirdborn gone?
The dam falls. The river returns to its source. It is how the land was and should always be. We want all of them gone. We wish for life to flourish again.
There's life in Shatterscarp now, don't you see it?
Pilchards growing on bushes.
No, get out of
Life
there.
that should not be here.
No.
Death nourishes the soil. All things come from the
Be
rock.
careful with that, but yes, you can play with it if you're careful. I suppose that's true sometimes.
The dead bear nourishes the pack. We ponder, dream of shifting sands now. We will speak again.
Okay. Alright, we got a lot of quests to do. Okay, let me take a look at this, though. Seaside Cavern. So we should go along the water to start with. To try and get the totem. And then we're going to be looking at Oasis. So let's go down here and check the Oasis as well. And then the ancient lake bed is over here. So somewhere probably here. I don't know if that's going to be Skatepla. That's going to be up by where we're going for the quest. Okay, so first things first. Let's head south. What are you doing? Did you burn the chair? What are you doing? Saw something pop up. It should like kind of glow. But maybe it's not this oasis. It might not be. Okay, so there's a path over there. So we have to go around. This here is probably the ancient lake bed. So... The ruby eye, your words we will pledge.
Flower. You'll make him smiling. Hello. Are you here to grieve someone too?
It isn't safe here.
It isn't safe anywhere, so I'm not troubled by this. If I die, I at least die somewhere beautiful. There are so many flowers here. I'm sorry I never learned their names. My brother thought of them as friends, you know? He loved them dearly.
Your brother sounds kind.
He was. I wish I were as forgiving as him. He died last month. The Dream Thralls killed him. Killed 3 of his comrades. He absolutely hated fighting. All he wanted to do was be a gardener. If the plague ever ends, I'll grow a garden around his grave. Right now, all I have is this bouquet. I'd bring it to him, but...
But what?
It's not safe. There are things near his grave. I can't fight them. But you look like you could. Will you go chase them out? Put flowers on his grave in my stead. And maybe tell him I'll grow him a garden one day.
There's a cairn across the lake pit. I bet that's where we have to go.
Okay. Yeah? What? Is there a marshmallow up there? There's still a few hidden. There's still at least one hidden. You got a marshmallow. Oh yeah, you're a moose. Moose. Yeah?
We're going to die here. I know it. Doom is waiting.
Okay, where's the one that's by the... A cave of mystery. I doubt that that's going to be this town. Yeah? Oh, yeah, I bet you can get him down if you keep trying. There you go.
Who disturbs us?
We feed the unsafe!
Oh. Oh, hang on. I got this. I want to put this on free. Yeah? No, stay out of the garbage. Is he up here? What are you doing? What did you get in the garbage? You don't need that. No. You don't need the garbage. I mean, it's not clearly not what he thinks, but did I ever? Okay, there's a person up there. Okay, he's upset because I took a pop bottle away from him. Ah, right here. Look! Watch! Watch! We're gonna jump! Gonna see me jump? Watch. Whee! Whee!
Hey, stay back. This is our rock. You want a vantage point? Find something else.
What are you doing up here?
Staying safe? Helak said the problem with Thirdborn is it doesn't give us a clear view of all the threats. Helak hasn't steered us wrong before. He said we'll be safe as long as we're here. So we're staying until the plague ends, or until Helak tells us to leave.
What about food, water, the heat?
We're not fools. We've provisioned for ourselves. Go away. For all I know, you're a new type of dream thrall come to lure us down. I wish Helak was here.
Who is this Helak you keep talking about?
He's the one who's been keeping us safe. Helak said to wait here until he gets back. He went off to look at that rock formation near the burned settlement. Helak said there could be an even more defensible position, but he hasn't returned.
Yeah, the shark? Give him a marker and get to safety. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable, but Thirdborn's been attacked before. We don't want to go back there.
There is strength in number.
You might be right.
Yeah.
I'm just so afraid. We're gonna have to carry all this equipment down.
Save me.
But you can help yourself to whatever's in the chest.
What? Yeah. Climber's cramp. Okay, those are. Oh, I was expecting like higher level stuff. Wait. Oh, Yatsley. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, the bee. Let's get her all the abilities. Okay. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Ooh. Okay, I want to turn this into an area of effect. No, you don't need the dice. No. There we go. Yeah, you got the cat comb? Uh-huh. Okay, so he went over there. I think I found a body over there. Yeah. Like, I think I saw a body over there, but I'm not sure. Yeah, that was Penguin's crinkle ball. No, not that, please. You can play with a lot, but not that. Yeah. No, well, Mommy will clean that later and we can turn it back on tomorrow, okay? But for now, we're gonna leave it. Okay, you want it on? Okay, so there's a bunch more over there. Okay, so it's probably up top there. I feel like there should be something that indicates more where the water used to be. Yeah. Because ideally, the rocks should be a lot smoother where the water was.
You've made this place safe again. Thank you.
What will you do next?
I'll stay for a while. Maybe I'll plant some seeds. Who knows? I hope the flowers bring him cheer, though. It must be so lonely there in the dark, and...
And
I don't know.
Yeah,
He was my
pickleball.
younger brother.
You can play
He
with it a
should
little
have
bit if you
outlived
want.
me. Now, he's dead, and all I can do is give him flowers. It doesn't seem fair. None of this is fair.
Fair winds and following tides. Whoever you were.
What happened? Did you hurt yourself? You need a hug? No? Okay. What? You bumped yourself on the... Okay. Okay. This is pretty.
I explored these caves years ago. I had no idea they went so deep.
Oh yeah, you got it up there?
Oh, roomy. That totem down there needs a bunch of space, I suppose.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're being watched?
Here, hang on. I will help. I will help. Hang on. Put it up there, then you can't play with it. Silly duck. Yeah. Yeah, you can reach it. That's fine. All right. Well, there's the totem.
Ah, a broken artifact. My favorite. Maybe we can find the other pieces.
Be the plan. How do I get in here? Ah. Yeah. Ooh, elemental balance. That sounds like that could be one. Okay, let's see what that ring is. Yes. Okay, what rings do we have on? Okay. Here we go. Let's go with that. What? Do you need that? You do? Oh, okay. Hang on. Oh. This kid is just like made a mess in here right now. Oh, hey, there's a person here.
Did you see the 100 visions too? Were you also called by he who sees and isn't seen?
No one called me here.
Yet you were drawn here.
Yeah.
Despite the heat and the encroaching plague. Something is whispering to you. One wonders if it's my god or yours.
Shake it.
Does your god ever toy with you? Mine taunts their chosen with nonsense.
Okay. Hang on. Yeah, there you go. You're certainly living up to their example.
And they're living up to their own name. They called me here, but I still don't know why. Some say you can hear the gods whispering in these totems. I've tried. It hasn't worked. It's a wonder any of us are still sane, really, between our gods and this plague.
I actually like that totem piece if you're not using it.
And I'd be happy to give it to you, as long as you humor my request.
Alright, I'll indulge you.
Oh, that's perfect. Here comes my request. Tell me if you feel like you're in control still. That's all I want. Tell me if you possess autonomy and choice.
Yes.
Truly. I suppose as long as your purpose is aligned, it'll all be fine. Normally I wouldn't mind passing time, trading nonsense, but I've things to do here. So, take this and
a little bit loopy.
You'll be fine. Just try not to think too much of your place in the world.
That looks like a piece of the thing you were fiddling with at camp.
That's gonna be... Yeah, the lake bay. Okay. No, that does not plug in there. No. That's not where that goes. Okay, it's dangerous to plug things in there if it doesn't go. Do you want me to show you what it does, though? Come here. I'll show you where it plugs in. Okay? It plugs into itself like this. Look. No, like this. Not in there. Into itself, like this. Look. No, right here. Look. Not there. No. Right here, like this. He keeps every time I do this, he points to the outlet because he thinks it looks like a USB stick. It's a cat harness, like this. Like this. No, like this. So I'm gonna open it so you can do it. Okay. So there's that one. I wonder if there's another buried, like, burned town. Oh. I want to go over here, though, because there was, like, an illusion thing that we could have broken. So let's... check over here really quick. And then we'll go through the town. The burned town. And we'll double check the cave. I'm looking for amethyst. And again, everything just glows like bright orange stuff. Yeah, good job!
Trespassers! Who goes there? In the eyes!
There's the priest. I was like, how are these people not tipping over?
Watch the left.
Nice.
Another glorious battle.
Very nice. Yeah? What did it say about the cave? Near a flame-scarred town lost to history. The amethyst eye dwells in a cave of mystery. See, the lost to history thing makes me think that it would have to be one of the ruins, but... Or at least one that's not recently... I'm trying to find... I think it's gonna be up top. Pretty sure it's up the top. Yeah. I can't remember if I saw more, too. I just have to keep our eye out. Actually, wait. No, this is probably faster. Right? Plus, this way I can see if these are even worth... I mean, I know each one's gonna be different, but... It's like, is there an ability that I can get that would do that? I don't think so. That would mean she would have the only one that would let me get past, whereas the others... I feel like there might have been something else in here, but I don't remember. Can I... You know what? Let's go check over there, because... They'll say under the Leviathan.
Keep quiet.
Wicked quiet.
So much damage now. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm on fire. I fixed it. Because it says something about under Great Sea Leviathan. I'm wondering if it would be in there. Oh, it's bugged out. Wait, what? Who was shooting her? Yeah, you did it. Yeah. This, look. No, it doesn't plug into there. It just plugs into itself.
Fiancé!
Yeah!
See you next meet you!
There we go. Anything else here? Whoa, well this looks like something, eh? Yeah.
Fiancé! Fiancé! Worth that rough!
Yeah? Ow! Yeah, not cool.
You take lead.
Yeah? Look at it. Yeah, I see that you did it. Oh, do you need help undoing it? No, you got it. Good job. High five. Yeah. Good job. What? High five? There you go.
Worth that rough!
There we go. Are we done? No, there's still more somewhere? Shh.
Beyond safe! Worth that rough! Worth that rough!
Yeah?
If you ignore all the dead bodies around, it's a cute little camp.
Yatsley, remind me not to make you mad.
That turned out quite disastrous.
Sounds like things were already going bad, even before the attack.
Yeah? What? What? Yeah, don't use that. Hang on, let mommy check something, okay? I'm going to probably, let's call it there, guys. Mux is gonna be home soon. Yeah, you wanna go see, go see daddy? Yeah, Mux is gonna be home soon, so I'm gonna stop so that I can take the kid to wait for him. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. As usual, I'm really enjoying this game. Like, this game is a lot of fun. Yeah, so, the kid knows that I'm ending. He's starting to wave already. Yeah, I'm very pleased, like, very happy with my decision to get this game, I think. So, yeah. Okay, you wanna come say bye? Yeah. Okay. Say bye. Say bye. Good job. You gotta hold your hand up more. Hold your hand up more. Like way up here. Now say bye. Good job. Alright. We'll catch you guys all later. Until then, probably... I don't know. So Mux is off for the next 2 days. I don't know. Probably will not be doing the birthday stream until next week. I might see if I can squeeze in a stream in the next 2 days, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, Doves, he insists on saying hi and bye. It's really cute. So, but yeah, and then, so yeah, I don't know what's going on the next couple of days. Probably next couple of days after that, I'll try to do the solo birthday stream. Maybe I'll try to do it most of the day. We'll see how the weather... If the weather's bad, I'll probably try to do it most of the day, but maybe we'll do something a little more chill for the first half until the kid goes down for nap. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for hanging out. I'll catch you guys next time. See you later, everybody.